Hello and welcome to Beyond the Bio, the recap. In these short bite-sized episodes, I am recapping Monday's show and coming up with some action for you to take, because I'm a big fan of not just consuming content, but doing something with it. If you missed Monday's show, you will find a link to it in the show notes. I was chatting with Rachael, our very own COO here at Moja, on Monday. I pulled her into the studio to talk about all things awards, because whenever we get an awards query or some meaty awards to complete, it is Rachael that oversees our award entries, and she has become a complete guru of awards, and all our clients want her to do their awards. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to bring her in and talk about all things awards. We spoke about so many different topics within awards. We covered what makes a scammy award and what makes a credible award, which I think is really important for anyone that is a bit of an award skeptic. We spoke a lot about the benefits, those community benefits associated with really good quality awards, and how that leads to business and fun opportunities, and why that should be a key part of the strategy. So thinking beyond the awards ceremony itself and thinking much more widely than that. Rachael spoke about how you find those credible awards to enter. She spoke about what makes a great entry. So we were talking a lot about how do you collect evidence and what kind of evidence should you include with your award entry. And I think there were some really meaty examples of things that you can include in your award entry within the discussion that we had. So we were talking a lot about the evidence. So having the stats to back things up, being able to tell personal stories, being able to pull that entry together in a way that is concise, cutting out any waffle, but making sure that what you are putting in there does add a lot of value. Rachael's advice was to think about awards early so that you know which ones you want to enter, you've done your research, and you've got all of those deadlines in the diary. She also advised allowing plenty of time to get that submission together, because if you just do it all on the last day, then you're probably not going to put the best quality entry forward. So it's making sure that you're giving yourself all of that time to gather everything together and make sure that it is a strong and compelling entry. My take action this week has to be to put together a high-level awards plan for the next year. So it might be that you just sketch out the year and you start dropping in awards that you know are opening in certain months so that you're not missing those deadlines. So putting in those ones that you know you want to do. And if you haven't got a clue which ones to do, maybe check out some of the ones we spoke about, but actually do that research that Rachael spoke about and start finding out which ones are the ones you want to go for. Because it's really frustrating when you discover some awards that you want to go for, but because you've left it a bit last minute, you've actually just missed the deadline, and then you've got to wait for another year before you can have another go at it. And awards tend to be open for a few months, so it's not like they open on a Monday and they're closed by the Wednesday. You usually have quite a significant amount of time to put it together. So make it easy on yourself and put those dates in the diary so that you've got everything planned out. Rachael spoke about my book, which does have some great resources and some great advice around awards, so we'll pop a link to the book in the show notes. If you're interested in taking a deeper dive into awards, there is tons of stuff in a whole chapter about awards, so do check that out. As always, let me know how you get on with taking action. We did offer Rachael up for a chat about awards, so I will also include a link to her LinkedIn profile in these show notes. So if you want to pick her brains about whether a certain award is scammy, or you want to explore how she might be able to work with you to put in a strong entry, or even just come up with that award strategy in the first place, drop her a note. As always, thanks for listening, and I will see you on Monday.